So you've decided to start playing piano, but you have no idea where to start. Well, in this video, we will go over different types of pianos and keyboards and help you choose which one is the right fit for you. Hello musicians and future artists, my name is Jose with V Music, and in today's video I will be going over the different types of pianos and keyboards and hopefully help you find the right fit for you. So please consider subscribing so that you do not miss out on any content. At any time during this video, please feel free to follow the links at the bottom of the description. So first we have acoustic pianos. These pianos are beautiful, big, and they sound amazing. They are very professional and they have a beautiful sound. They are an acoustic instrument, which means that they are not required to be plugged in. And they even look nice as furniture in your home. The downside about getting one of these is that they're fairly expensive. They are pretty big, so they are the least portable option, so you can't be really moving them around. And these have to be tuned every once in a while. So this is something that I would definitely not recommend if you're barely beginning, although they are beautiful and they look amazing in your home. It's something that you might want to think about when you're barely starting. Next, we have digital pianos. Digital pianos are actually pretty cool because they kind of look like a grand piano. They're actually the ones that I have behind me. These are great because they look like an acoustic piano. These are less expensive and you can get a somewhat feel of a real grand piano. Now the downside is that they are still not very portable since most of them are made in 88 keys, which is the same size as a grand piano, and they are kind of heavy. They do require electricity, so they have to be plugged in. You also have to plug in the pedals, you can plug in the headphones, and most of them have the output so you can plug them into your speakers. Now the sound quality on these, it really depends on which ones you buy. These run at about 300 plus. The cool thing, like I said, is that they have the 88 keys, weighted keys, so it's a full-size piano. And this is probably one of your best options. We also have personal keyboards. Now personal keyboards are some of my favorite. These are awesome and most beginner piano players start with one of these. They are very affordable and they are great to start out with. They are very portable and are easy to play. These are pretty much plug and play straight out of the box, and most of these have many great sounds. Now the downside of these personal keyboards is that they do not feel like an acoustic piano. You need to buy accessories also, like the pedals, headphones, stands, although some do come in packages, so you might want to check out those. And of course the sound quality varies. Now one of the cool things about these that I really like is that they have so many different sounds. So for example, if you want to check out what a trumpet sounds like, or what a flute sounds like, what a saxophone sounds like, most of them even come with drums, so you can even check out how those sound like. A portable piano is what many beginners start with. It was definitely one that I started when I was about 8 years old, so I do recommend those. Next we have synthesizers. Now synthesizers are very professional and you probably would not want to start out with these. These are amazing and they sound very professional. They have so many high quality sounds. They're a bit more expensive depending on the sound size and what you will be using them for. I love these because they do have them in 88 weighted keys and you can also get them smaller. So you do get the acoustic piano feel, but you can also get the portable piano feel. Now I would definitely not recommend these because they have so many functions. They are used by professionals for live performances and even in the studio. So they do have a lot of functions and you would probably get confused if you start out with one of these. Now the important thing when you're starting piano is for you to just start playing as soon as possible. And if you see all these buttons on the piano, you're probably gonna get confused. You're just gonna not know what to do, and I don't want for you to get discouraged. So you might wanna think about getting one of these. Next, we have Midi controllers. Now Midi controllers are also some of my favorites. They are used in the recording studio and some musicians use them for live performances as well. Now these keyboards are pretty unique because they don't have any sounds. they do have to be connected to the computer, and you run them through a software, and that's where you choose the different samples or sounds. These are very cool because they do make them small and they go all the way to 88 keys. But the cool thing about these is that you do run them through your software, so you have all of your samples on your computer. Now, these obviously sound like something that you would not want to start out with because it's just so complicated, right? Both synthesizers and MIDI controllers are more professional and are used by musicians in the studio and for live performances. So I would definitely not recommend for you to get either a synthesizer or a MIDI controller if you are barely starting out. So remember that when choosing your piano or your keyboard, what you want to do is just take it out of the box and start playing as soon as possible. You don't want to get distracted with so many buttons or having to plug it to a computer or nothing like that. That is very important because you don't want to be discouraged and then want to return the piano or not play piano at all, right? As a beginner, try to go with either a personal keyboard or a digital piano. Now, a personal keyboard is probably the most affordable one, but I would probably recommend, if you can and if it's in your budget, to go with a digital piano. These, like I mentioned, have the 88 keys, the weighted keys, and it just feels a little bit better. Now, I do have some links to some of my favorite pianos at the bottom of the description, so make sure to check those out. So that being considered, which one do you think is the right fit for you? Would you want to go with a portable keyboard, a digital piano, or would you just want to start off with a grand piano? Who knows, right? So please let me know in the comment section if you have already played piano or keyboard and you are already a professional. Which ones have you used? Which ones would you recommend for others? Definitely let me know in the comment section. Thank you for checking out this video, and please feel free to subscribe and turn on the notifications button so that you don't miss out on any content. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, here is the link to my free e-guide to start playing piano today. Make sure to check us out at bmusic.online for more content.